Hey, Taurus, intuitive soul coach here with your October 2023 bonus reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you're interested in a personal reading, entering into the free reading giveaway, or even signing up for the monthly newsletter, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, welcome. This is good for any and all placements of Taurus in your chart. So today we'll take a look at your overall energy, which aligns beautifully with Libra season. You have here, know you are loved, right? This is what this month is all about, is embracing heartfelt energy. So know you're loved. I'm also getting here for you, there's something with mother, okay? It may not resonate with every one of you, but this could be mother wounds, connecting to a mother-like energy. It could also be connecting more with Mother Earth, which we can take a look at here in a moment. Now, we'll also dive into what you don't see coming, action steps that you can take, Taurus, to help you best utilize the energy in October. We'll get messages from your animal guides, and we'll connect to an outcome. So Libran energy showing up. This is a big month. We have Libra and Aries in the north and south node. So as Libra energy really vibrates that collective south node energy, it brings about a lot of situations around relationships, partnerships, connections. It can also bring up some wounds of abandonment, rejection, denial, shame, humiliation. So this month really takes a look at some of those limiting beliefs that may have hindered you when it comes to attracting or calling in the highest level of love. When it comes to you and your family, you and your partnerships, you and your spouse or your romantic energies, this is a big month. Okay, know you are loved. That is the overall theme for you, Taurus, this month. And I feel like you will see proof that you are loved, and that proof of self-love is showing up because you're finding balance within yourself and how you respond to people or respond to situations. But I'm also getting here that there is a mirrored energy. So they're showing me a mirror at this time. So that mirrored energy could be you and another person. It could also be reflection, right? Seeing your own reflection and you being able to see how loved you truly are, how much you love yourself and how much you care for yourself and other people. So I love that this is your overall energy. Now, around this eclipse on the 14th of October, which is a powerful eclipse in the sign of Libra. This is all about working through your feelings, right? It's about being able to open this heart chakra. And some of you, we all do this at times, is we can put up a little bit of a wall, a little bit of a barrier because we've been hurt, we've been betrayed, we've been used, we've been stepped on, right? So sometimes it can really put up a wall that we don't even know we have sometimes. And I feel like for you, this is about expressing, honoring, and sitting with some of the emotions and feelings that come up around this eclipse. Because eclipses can bring about an uncovering, right? An uncovering of, of situations that maybe we were blinded to, maybe we had suppressed. It is like the great reveal. And I feel like this eclipse is a powerful one. So any feelings that show up between you and others or within yourself, honor, work through them, sit with them. Don't suppress them, numb them, lodge them away in the body, or save them for a rainy day. This is the time, right? This is the time. And we'll clarify these as well. Now, what you have coming in towards the end of the month, and we have that full moon in Taurus and partial eclipse at the end of the month, and that's going to be a powerful one as well because that's actually a part of a series, and this is the final eclipse in that series that tilts along that Taurus-Scorpio axis. So what that means is you're bringing something home. You're bringing it to the finish line. It could be a project that you've started. It could be a relationship. It could be, a job, a career, a health pattern, a dynamic, whatever it is for you, you're bringing something to the finish line. And it looks like you are definitely able to see the bigger picture. because you have here the Scorpio energy, which makes sense because Scorpio season begins around the 23rd or so of October, I believe, the 23rd. And so you are releasing some of the tension by breathing through it, honoring it. Now you have this Scorpion showing up here as well. And actually you can see the moon shining, and this is reflecting. So you could even be hyper focused on some of the pain that can even be self-induced at times, self-sabotage, or the things that may sting. The Scorpion energy can sting, but I feel with you reflecting on it, shedding light to something that is challenging or difficult in your life, it's actually going to allow you to see the bigger picture. It's going to allow you here to attend to the details. Like I said, a hyper focus or a hyper awareness. You'll be able to feel more clear. For those of you Taurians who felt a little bit foggy or indecisive or muddled within your energy, this is the month where you're able to see things from new perspectives, new angles, and it's going to give you more clarity than you felt in quite some time. But emotions are really important for you this month, so be sure that you are honoring them. So let's take a look at what you don't see coming. What do you have coming in for you? You have trust with the chess queen, and you have strategizing. So it definitely looks like you are using your beautiful brain this month as well. You are releasing some obsessions, I feel. Yeah, you're getting disciplined. You're setting healthier boundaries. That's what this eclipse is revealing for you. Whoa, okay. And then towards the end of the month, you have the resting tree. You have the stillness, and you have patience. So when you're allowed to see this bigger picture, or when this reveal happens for you, which you are the one revealing, right? That's that reflection. Once this happens, it's going to allow you more patience, more calm, more peace, more serenity in your life, Taurus. And you're going to see that everything that happens is happening for you, for your growth, for your, evolution. So there's a lot of powerful dynamics taking place here. Now you have the chess queen strategizing, right? Coming up with new plans. It can be trusting that the universe has your back, trusting in yourself to make the decisions that are in your highest good. Because sometimes here in this Taurus, again, you have the full moon that is in your sign towards the end of the month. So this is all about you trusting that you've completed some very important cycles in your life. Okay, this is about you patting yourself on the back. You've gone through a lot here. And because it's card 30, some of you could be born on the 30th, but I'm also getting here 3, partnership, right? Harmony, creativity. It's also about advancement, but knowing that you don't have to go it alone. And you may be finding people, helpful people, whether it's professionals, whether it's ancestors, family dynamics, spirit, it's all kind of a blending of energy, but you're realizing that you are loved, that you don't have to go through some of these challenges on your own. And that you can trust that people will show up for you. That spirit is listening to you, that you're not alone. Okay? We'll clarify here these in a moment with the tarot. Now, what we see here around this eclipse, and this is why it's important to work through some of these emotions, because what these emotions are bringing up could be, there's the armor. We talked about this. Some of you've put up a little bit of a armor around your heart because of pain. It's a human thing to do. We get hurt, we put up walls, right? Or we've been through pain and we put up a protective barrier so other people can't penetrate us, so it doesn't sting next time it happens, right? But it still does. It can still penetrate us, but what it does is it allows us to hold we hold our heart in, and it's harder to allow love to come in and allow love to flow out. It kind of blocks, and that's what you're releasing here. That's what you are really working through. That's what may have even caused a little bit of this tension. When the Metal King comes up, yes, there's discipline here. You may have been really working hard on disciplining yourself, your own energy, your own habits, limiting beliefs. Because self-discipline is important, right? We need that self-discipline. Otherwise, we would be doing every single thing that was instantaneous or pleasurable, but we need to hold ourselves accountable. We have to have that sense of responsibility, right? We can't eat every single, cake when we walk into the bakery, or, every single muffin or things that look good. We have to, we have to set healthy boundaries, and that's what you're doing here. That's what you are focusing on. But because the armor is showing up here, and because we talked about this, I feel like there is a strong emphasis about honoring some of those emotions that may have been locked in the armor that you put up. And some of you put this armor up even as a child. There's some sort of protection barrier where the armor is coming down a little bit, or you're being guided to open your heart up, to unlock something here that may have been hidden, maybe even hidden from you, because eclipse season can really bring in, what needs to be revealed, right? So this is about you being able to focus on detaching from some of that pain, right? It's detaching ourselves from some of that, negative challenges or struggles or feelings or emotions that we still carry within us because we've locked them away. We didn't want to look at them. For some of you, you didn't process some sort of loss or grief properly. Maybe there was a loved one who's crossed over and you feel like you never got a chance to speak what was on your mind or say your goodbyes. But I feel like you're seeing here proof in the month of October, feeling the proof. You're getting the closure that you need, even if this person has crossed over, because this is the time to heal ancestral wounding and healing, knowing that yes, your loved ones are still with you. You are not alone, even if it feels that way here walking in the physical. For others of you, there may have been relationships that, you may have been even obsessed about, or you thought at times, I'll never find that type of love. Libran energy is all about relationships, as well as communicating our needs, our thoughts, our wants, our desires, and being and feeling safe to express them with others, to express them to ourselves, to put them out into the universe. Because sometimes we hold back, feeling, well, my feelings aren't worthy, right? Or I'm not going to attract this because who's going to want to love me, right? Sometimes we get in that lower vibrational energy and we don't know how to dig ourselves out of it. You are loved, Taurus. There's proof here. Now the hungry ghosts are showing up in order for you to see a bigger picture, instead of feeling like you're stuck in this underworld, instead of feeling like the ghosts are coming in and they're hungry, right? They're hungry. They want to see you at times attach to that energy so you stay in that place. But this is you not staying in this place of obsession, of scarcity consciousness and attachment. And the hungry ghost is like the devil. So it wouldn't surprise me to see that devil coming up. Because I do feel here, and you have actually the 14, which is the Hanged Man. And this is all about seeing the bigger picture, or enlightenment, spiritual enlightenment, in order to help you release something that maybe you felt a little bit obsessive over, right? And it wasn't helpful, or it's not helping you here. So you're detaching from this energy. So what you don't see coming is some emotions may really stir up, emotions around scarcity or poverty consciousness, maybe lack of, right? It could be around money or finances or job. It can be obsessions about not having enough, or, not having love, or not having, or feeling healthy, whatever it may be. You're being guided to see these things, not to focus on them so intently. And if you are, to shift that focus, shift that frequency, because we don't want you attached to these lower vibrations, to the hungry ghosts, because then they're just going to drag you down. Now, what you have here towards the end of the month, again, you have the resting tree. So I like this because a lot of you have been in fight or flight mode for a long time. You've been in that battle, ready? I'm going to war. I'm going to war with the Metal King. And so it feels like, even on a collective at times, it feels like we are going through economic hardships, and we're going through these changes at lightning speed. At the same time, it feels like we're standing still. When are these coming? We hear about all this, but it is unfolding. There's a lot unfolding here. But you have here the discipline in order to work through any of, the feelings, the emotions, the not being or good enough, not being seen, not being heard or valued. You're going to be able to see the picture here. And I do see that there's something that's going to be a little more aligned with what you're looking for. This could be a new job opportunity for some of you. Okay, for others of you, you are paying attention to your words. You're paying attention to your feelings, your emotions, and you're getting into the nitty gritty, which sometimes can be difficult to do, but pat yourself on the back because that is part of, the growth process. That's part of ascension. So you doing the work is actually going to allow you to move forward. And there's the Chariot. Beautiful. What else do we need to know? Action steps. And what do we need to know to clarify here? All right. So what we have, there's the World. Beautiful. So there's that energy coming in, wrapping up some sort of a cycle. Now, with the Chess Queen, the trust and the strategizing, we have here the Strength. Now, some of you, you've lost, or you felt at times you've lost the endurance to keep on going in a specific area. When the Strength comes up, this really tests your willpower, right? It tests your inner strength. And at times, this can even be weaknesses, right? We just want to succumb at times to the hungry ghost because it seems easier. But this is Spirit, divine intervention coming in saying, Taurus, you have what it takes to move forward. You see it here with the Chariot. You have what it takes to persist, to keep on going, to not self-sabotage, to be gentle and kind with yourself, because not only are you loved, but you are lovable and you give love, right? You have a beautiful heart center. And right behind it, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Now you have the Knight of Pentacles, which can be a slow moving energy. So something you've been dealing with for maybe quite some time. You've been strategizing for quite some time. For others of you, as mentioned, the Five of Cups can be an unprocessed loss. And this could be a loss that happened 20 years ago, 20 months ago, or 20 days ago. But it's important that we honor those feelings, right? Work through those feelings. And if they're coming up again, honor them. Because this is a big month, especially with Libra and in the South Node on a collective level. It is all about the collective. Taking a look at, our most important relationships, including the most important one with ourselves, right? So any unprocessed emotions, forgiveness, grief, loss that maybe you've set to the side because it was just too painful or too heavy. This is about you doing the work slowly but surely but steadily. The Knight of Pentacles, it says, in the past here, maybe there wasn't a rush because you can't put a timetable on, when to trust that something is going to happen in your highest good, or to go through some sort of grief or loss, or, trusting that things are turning out the way that they should, or it's for our highest good. I'm also getting here a global energy of trusting and strategizing. It's like being prepared possibly for a type of, war. You may feel that way at times. Maybe there is something here with growing your own foods and vegetables. It can be self-sustainability. It can be, having some sort of skills. I'm also getting here like a preservation or preserve. Maybe you're preserving food, or you could be learning about wildlife skills or tactics as well. Maybe some of you forage or maybe hunt your food. I'm also getting here, you could be purchasing maybe cattle or beef from maybe someone local. Okay, I'm also getting here honey, bees. Someone could make their own bees or make their own honey. But the Knight of Pentacles here, moving forward out of some sort of a hole. You have the strength, you have the stamina, even on the darkest of dark days that you feel like you don't. Spirit is helping you move forward, even if it's one step at a time. Now, what you maybe don't see coming around this eclipse, because remember, Taurus, eclipse bring in great change. It heralds a lot of energy shifts. And you have here with this obsession, the hungry ghost, you're moving on quickly from something because you've actually done the work. So it's not like you're skipping corners here. It's not like you are not processing with the Chariot, but this is about working through those feelings, because when you do, then you're able to move forward triumphantly. Then you're able to attract that important partnership, or you're able to love at a higher level than maybe you've been able to because you've had the armor up. Maybe it's a career that you felt stuck in. Maybe you weren't honoring your feelings or emotions and you stayed for A, B, or C, but that really wasn't aligned within your integrity, right? The Chariot is about triumphant success. It is about forward movement. Some of you, there could be travel. There could be a move, okay? A physical move. For others of you, I'm getting movement within the body. Can really help you shake up some of those attachments. It can help you get out of some sort of a stuck energy, moving the body. Okay, because it almost feels, I'm getting here like the Tin Man, right? With this Metal King. It's like the Tin Man. If you've ever seen The Wizard of Oz, he needs that oil to help him kind of loosen up the body. And when he gets that oil, he's invincible, right? He does somersaults and cartwheels. And so I feel like there's something you're loosening up here by honoring your emotions and your feelings, and it's going to help you move forward. All right. Now, yes, there is some tension here, right? There's some sort of feeling, emotion, situation, challenge that may be coming up for you that feels a little bit of tension, a little bit of the pull. No wonder with the hungry ghosts here. But this is something that you're able to cut through. You're able to cut through and breathe through the tension here. Attend to the details. Some of you, I'm getting it's important to slow down as well, okay? With its Chariot, some of you, if you felt like you are letting the hungry ghost take over and it feels like just like you're a hot mess, right? This is the time to slow down a little bit. And that could be part of that discipline, whether it's healthier eating, whether it's setting healthy boundaries with the people instead of feeling like your energy is all over the place. Just honor, breathe. Get out in nature. Say no when you mean it and yes when you mean it. Now, with the resting tree here, you do have the Five of Swords, so a little bit of mental conflict, but I feel like that's coming to an end towards the end of the month. Like we said, with this Taurus full moon, with this in your placement, right, in this partial lunar eclipse, this is a really powerful time to bring something to the finish line that's been challenging to your mental health. Five of Swords can be win at all costs. So some of you are bringing something to the finish line that you've really wanted for quite some time. Maybe you were even obsessed about it because you do have the hungry ghost. Maybe this is a good thing, right? Because it means that you don't have to spend so much of your time, energy, and focus on whatever this was. Maybe you were trying to get a degree and you've been focusing the last couple of years on education and degree, but you really want to wrap it up, but you can't focus on anything else because you have to just wrap this up. Okay, same goes for a relationship, a job, a health, whatever it may be. I feel like you are setting the intentions to get focused, get clear on, again, bringing something up or bringing something home. There could be an exam. I'm getting exam certification here. There could be a big project, a deadline, but you're going to wrap it up because it's been a little stressful for you. But I don't get like the typical energy from the Five of Swords that I normally would get. It's been a stress. There's been tension. Some of you even got tension headaches or you get tension headaches. I feel like there's resolution here when it comes to that because you're releasing whatever was causing you tension. And now you're able to finally be in that place of a little more patience, a little more stillness, instead of feeling like you're rushing. It's like that song, I'm in a hurry to get things done, rush until life's no fun. You don't want to rush, but maybe there was an important deadline or some sort of goal that you had to bring to completion or fruition. So let's take a look here, Taurus, and get a few messages from your animal guides. Let's see what we have here, please, for Taurus. You have the seahorse. Beautiful. The seahorse is all about composure. It's all about serenity and fatherhood. Now, didn't we mention mother energy for you as well? So I am getting here, maybe this has to do with parental. It may have to do with ancestors. Some of you, it could be maybe the mother focus if you've had a father that's crossed over and your mother's still here, or vice versa. Okay, maybe there is unprocessed grief from a mother or from a father. But this is about serenity. So it's showing up twice here where you are, it's like you're composing, you're getting ready, you're strategizing here. And some of you are getting ready to be a father, or maybe you are shifting the energy dynamic between you and your own father, or you and a son as well, okay? Now you also have the turkey. Wow, it says strategy here, and you have the word strategy. So some of you, that could be that mental conflict. I mean, you're strategizing to the point of a little bit of tension. So I feel like it's important for you, and it says here with the turkey, meddle, like meddling. So you don't want to meddle in other people's business, and you don't want other people to meddle in your business. I mean, who does, right? But I am getting that there could be someone possibly close to you that may overstep their boundaries. And that may be part of that meddle king. This person may be obsessed about maybe how you parent, or how you respond to things, or how you are doing your job, right? They could be meddling in, causing a lot of tension, and you may be setting some boundaries up, trying to not be the Tin Man, right? Trying to have more of that courage, trying to have more of that heart, try to have more of that, balance. But I do feel here that you are a person of service. You want to be helpful. You want to, at times I'm getting here, Taurus, and please take it as it resonates. I'm getting that you may be a people pleaser. And for some of you, you tend to put aside your own needs in order to not stir the pot. But it's okay to stir the pot is what I'm getting. And even though it sounds counterintuitive for not meddling, if this has to do with you setting a healthy boundary and saying, this is how I'm doing things. I'm the parent here, not you. I appreciate your advice, but it's becoming too much. Please take a step back. So I feel setting healthy boundaries, speaking up, all right? Because throat chakra is really illuminated this month along with the heart. And coming up with new strategies. If this is work, it's important for you not to let other people meddle within maybe your personal life or their personal life, because I feel like there's some sort of boundaries that have been overstepped, and it may have really got you in your feels, right? In your feelings. Now you have the moose, so you're getting a lot of power energies here. And the moose is about engagement. It's about boldness and commanding attention, right? It is about you saying what you mean and meaning what you say. Just like we said here, I appreciate that you want to help when it comes to parenting, but I'm the parent and I need you just to take a step back. Or when it comes to work situations where it feels like people are hovering over your shoulder, or they are too quick to judge or to point a finger, or maybe someone is talking or gossiping about their personal lives and is interfering with your work. This is about you standing up and taking authority and saying, I need to get this done. Please give me my time, right? So there's something here about you being bold or taking bold action, but also engaging. I'm getting here engagement is important. Now, for those of you that are influencers, this is the month for you to engage in your people, right? Just like you are my soul tribe. You guys are, the light of my life. You really are. So being in the energy of engaging with people who uplift you and empower you. There could be an important event. There could be some big communication coming in here for you, Taurus. So engagement is going to be beneficial for you to get out of your comfort zone. Be bold. You will command attention. You will walk into the room and light it up. So whatever you're putting out there, whether it's on your news feed or your social media, whether it's you dressing up for, a wedding, or whether it's an event at work, you're really standing out here, I feel. Now you also have the owl. The owl is about prophecy, attentiveness, and secrets. Well, hello, eclipse season, right? So this is about, being attentive, focusing on the details. I see you doing this as well. Owls bring in clarity. So you may be receiving prophetic messages through dream state. A lot of you are sharpening your psychic senses. That can be what this month is about as well, is really sharpening those psychic senses. and being attentive to the energies around you and to your own needs is what I'm hearing. And lastly, you have the Quail. This is all about solutions, refuge, nourishment. So it is about you being able to nourish yourself with healthy people, places, and things, right? Whether it's food, whether it's conversation, whether it is, a work environment or atmosphere. You're finding solutions to any attachments or obsessive energies or gossip or anything that's causing tension. I feel like you're finding solutions for, okay? Because you're coming out of some sort of a period of, you've been really working hard on something. I see this here. But now you're going to allow yourself to meet a deadline, even if it was like a soul contract that had a deadline, or maybe it was a personal goal that you've had. It could even be on an energetic level, like an energetic deadline. Spirit is saying, okay, whatever it is you need to do, wrap it up, because now we're introducing you to a new beginning, a new solution, a new way of being, a new way of living. And this is about you nourishing and being nourished, allowing the universe to take care of you as well, allowing you to go with the flow instead of feeling that every turn of the way there's something that happens, right? You move into the new home that you're really excited about, and then boom, the hot water heater breaks, or boom, there's a road that's tore up and you hear construction for days on end. So I feel like instead of it coming across as a roadblock at every step of the way, there's more peace coming in here for you, a lot more peace. I like this energy, Taurus. I feel like you are exactly where you're supposed to be. Honor your emotions and your feelings. That's a big theme for October. Know that you are loved, right? That's your message from Libra in Libran season as the South Node, right? It is about you knowing that you are more than just this human body. You are more than just the labels that we sometimes define ourselves as. You are so much more. Okay. Thank you so much, Taurus, for being here. Thank you for tuning in. I hope this was helpful. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly does help get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. And it certainly helps the growth of the channel. If you haven't already hit that subscribe and bell button, please do so. Thank you so very much for being here, Taurus. Lots of love.